Hello and welcome back to my craft room. I have got another crafty haul to share with you today. So these goodies have been sent to me by a company called One Day Saving. I'll put links to them below. They've also given me a discount code for my YouTube viewers. I think it gets you 5% off, and there's always lots of other discounts and stuff on their website as well. We'll have a quick look in a minute so that I can tell you what the prices were, because they won't be in here. But let's go to the desk and just have a look at what I've got in this package. And I know I ordered a whole hodgepodge of things. They give me a certain budget and let me choose whatever I like, which is really nice. Let's bring you down a little bit. So I remember a couple of the things I ordered, but not everything. So some of this is going to be a surprise. All of these companies based in mainland China seem to send them their goods out in these standard grey bags, and nothing seems to come to any harm, and they seem to get to me pretty quickly as well. I'm going to get this noisy bit over and done with. Oh, this has just reminded me of something else I'd forgotten I ordered. Oh, exciting. I'll leave that one for a minute. That's probably the most exciting one. Completely forgotten. Oh, I know what this is. Aha, yes. Now I'm going to get these things up now so that I can tell you how much they are as we go along. So this first one is a kind of tailor's chalk pencil. So there are two of these little pencil things. Let me just show you them on the website. Tailor's patchwork fabric marker pens with refills. Picture there shows somebody using normal tailor's chalk, not using these at all. I don't know how useful that is. Nice little case. So let's see. Oh, they're not chalky. They feel waxy rather than chalky. So how do I get these in? Do I just do that? Okay, I need something to try on, don't I? Have I got any fabric in here? I don't know. Well, it was ridiculous palaver to find a dark colour piece of fabric. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. It'd be really useful if this does work. Oh, yes. Nice. Oh, no, it's not staying in. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, it seems to be staying now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, seem to have had to... maybe I did that in a stupid way. Hang on. I think I just didn't push it in far enough before, so it didn't catch on to something. I don't know. It's very possibly user error. I'm being thick. Oh, this is when I need Tom. He's always got a good head for this sort of thing. That one seems to have locked in, so what have I done differently? Well, it's not falling out, but if I don't hold it, it goes back in. Maybe you meant to hold it. Yeah, maybe you just meant to hold it like that. I'm being stupid, aren't I? You just meant to hold it like that. And then bring it in when you don't want it anymore. Okay, being thick. So you just push it out like that, and when you're ready to use it, and then push it in when you... Yeah, okay. I mean, those are going to last me for ages and ages, aren't they? I don't know what it is. It feels definitely waxy rather than chalky. Now, will it come off? That's the other thing. I think it will more or less come off, but I might want to use it just where it's not going to show too much, just in case. But yeah, definitely will be very useful. I bet Tom will look at this and go, you need to do this. Because I'm exactly the same with, I've got some quite expensive drawing, propelling pencils and things, and I always struggle to put the leads in. So I suspect it's user error. But yeah, that's going to be a useful thing. I do like this little case. Okay, those will definitely find a home in my sewing bag. Okay, now this is something that I thought I would... Oh, interesting. Kind of rubbery smell. I love that smell. That I thought I might try, because I have a huge aversion to thimbles, but I do sometimes, if I'm doing a lot of sewing, I do sometimes get sore fingers. So I thought it might be worth trying this, which they seem to sell alongside cross-stitching kits and things. It's funny old stuff. It doesn't feel... It's got a rubbery feel, like an elasticated rubbery feel, but it's not at all sticky. There's no stickiness to it. but it's really sticking well to itself. And the idea, I believe, is that you wind it around, so you would wind it around your finger instead of a thimble. Oh, probably would have made sense to cut a piece off first, wouldn't it? And I guess the thicker you do it, the more protection you're going to give yourself. So I thought it's got to be worth a try. Very comfortable. It would also do to cover plasters and things. Look at that. And you can get it in all kinds of funky designs and things as well. I think I just picked a random one. Let's have a look at this online a minute. That's strange. It's coming up page not found with that one, so they must have discontinued this one at the moment. But I know they had lots of different options, lots of different versions of this, so I'm sure there will be if you just put in finger tape or something. It's strange stuff. Listen to this. It sounds, yeah, it's got this rubbery smell. And it's occurring to me that there are going to be other uses for this. It's staying stuck so well. I'd be interested to know what would happen when you get it wet. Like, it would be a really good way to protect your finger if you've got a plaster on there and you have to keep washing your hands. How fascinating. Okay, I'm going to leave that on for a minute, see how it feels. It's very flexible. It's very, very comfortable. So what I'm hoping is, and I could put it on a bit thicker than that, is that it will help to protect my finger instead of a thimble. I might actually be able to get used to that. Another kind of tape, this one, they call this nano tape or something, I believe. Noisy bit again. So I can't tell you how much this one was. It was like not even a couple of quid. It was pretty cheap, and there were lots of different funky designs and things. Oh, that's a funny smell. So this is called nano tape, and it's double-sided. So this side, that's very sticky. This side is sticky, and then you can peel off the coating on the other side of it. So you've got this kind of clear, cushioned, very sticky stuff, which you can use to mount, I believe, quite heavy things. And then when you take it off, it doesn't leave a trace. It's strange stuff. I think there are very expensive versions of it. Let's just cut a little piece off. I'm going to try sticking something on something. What shall I try sticking? Of course, it will probably say it's got to be a clean, dust-free surface, which this isn't going to be. But so I've just put a bit of it on there. Blimey. So they show it with like hooks in a kitchen and stuff like that, and then it comes off without leaving any stickiness or anything. Strange. I've wondered about it for a while. I think it's been around for a few years. I think somewhere like someone like 3M made it, I believe, originally, but it's quite expensive, and I've always sort of just been a bit too stingy to buy it and experiment, but I just think it could be really useful in my craft room. So the price, let's have a look at that on, here we go. So they call it 2M nano double-sided tape, transparent, reusable, waterproof glue stickers. So yeah, they show it there on the back of a rug to stop a rug slipping. They've got a strip of it there on the wall to put utensils up with. I can definitely see uses in my craft room. Yeah, so I'll have a little experiment. Can be applied to plastic, metal, wood and other materials. Used for photo wallpaper, so to stick pictures on the wall, things like that. I'll have a bit of an experiment with you and I will report back. It's a bit stinky. It's got a very, reminds me of something kind of plastically? Strongly plasticky smell. That's that, so I've been quite... Oh, I forgot to check how much it was, didn't I? £3. And it's 2mm thick, and there's 2 meters of it on there. I really don't think I needed that bit of tape as well as this little plastic thing. It is the only complaint I have generally about these things from these companies in China. So now I've got another little tiny plastic bag inside there, like the tiniest. chip seal bag you've ever seen, but I will bet these ones I save and try and reuse. But this is, it's supposed to be adjustable, so you squeeze it to fit your finger, and it's to use when you're crocheting to hold to help to tension the yarn, so the yarn goes through this little hole. Hang on, which bit does it go through? Let's look at the picture. I got the one with the fish because I'm a Pisces. This is the one with the peacock. I want to see one when they're, yeah, so they show it on your finger like that. Okay, so it's only £2, so I would have this on my finger here. It'll take some getting used to, but I thought it might be worth it. I need to squeeze it a bit to fit my finger. So there's a little hook there that the arm will go through, and then they show, which is possibly going to be enough, but they show it also going through there as well. Yeah, depends on how much tension you want to add, but yeah, I shall give it a try. I thought it was worth a shot for a couple of quid. I thought it'd be worth playing with, see if I can get used to it. And then the last thing is the most exciting. This is still very comfortable, by the way. I just forget it's there, except for the rubbery smell, which I quite like. Oh, there's no instructions or anything, so that's going to be a bit of an adventure. This is a windchimes kit, and this is a mould basically for UV resin. Oh, well, I've got UV resin. There's also epoxy resin, but I find that a bit tricky to use, so I've got UV resin. So I'm going to do the noisy bit. Glass beads by the sound of it. Little marbles, but they are beads, have got holes through. Different sizes. It's nice that they're actually glass, not plastic. I've got some strong and stretchy crystal string wire. There's quite a lot of it there. 30, I mean, well, it's not 30 centimetres, surely it's not 30 metres. And then this is the mould that you use for the pieces of your wind chime. So let me show you a picture because that'll explain it better. It doesn't look much like this. UV resin is something that I find extremely satisfying and fun to do. It's a little bit stinkier to do it with an open window, but very satisfying what you can do with it. So here we go. This is so it shows you there, so it's £6, and obviously you can use it over and over again, and you can see there it enables you to create this hanging wind chime. So you can use different colours for all the different discs there, or you can set pictures or petals or scraps of thread. I mean, I could put my orts in there. I don't know, there's all sorts of things I could probably do with it. I couldn't resist having a go, and you can see that. I'm just holding it up to the camera, and of course you can't see. Let's just have a look at some of the other pictures. It looks very pretty like that. I do love a wind chime. I know it's using plastic, but I have got some of the UV resin already, so, and of course I don't have to just make wind chimes with it. I could also thread them together into other hanging things or charms and things for my journals, all kinds of things I could do with it, jewellery, because some of the pieces are much smaller. So let's just have a look at the mould. Now you've seen what we're aiming at, so you can see that this will make the ring that everything is suspended from, and you can see that there's little posts there, that those will make the holes that the threads go through. And then you've got the different size discs here, again with the holes through. And I guess these rings on the back are just to support it, so it doesn't kind of bow when you rest it down. It's going to keep it all nice and level and flat. Yeah, so that'd be quite a fun little project to come back and do. Maybe when I can open the window. Give it a few weeks till it warms up a bit. So I'm quite looking forward to trying that. I think that'd be really fun, and I quite like the idea of either using different colours or putting glitter in it or whatever bits and pieces. I would quite fancy using it for some of my orts maybe. I'm very happy with all those things. I'm still a bit confused about this, but I bet Tom will be able to tell me what it is I'm doing wrong. But in the end, at least I have they're both usable. I just not sure. But as I say, I'm exactly the same with other mechanical pencils and things. I never quite get it. I'll end up doing this, won't I? But yeah, that's going to be a really useful little thing to have. Let's do my thumbnail. So there we go. That's my little haul to share with you for today. I shall definitely look forward to coming back, trying this kit out once the weather warms up a bit and I can have a window open. And these are going to be really useful items to chuck in my sewing bag, and I can't wait to have. Whoops, that's so sticky. I can't wait to have a play around with that and see what I can do with it. It might be because I've been saying for ages that I want to find a way of displaying things in whatever spare wall space I've got left in this room. So it might be that I can use it for that. And I believe you can use it over and over again, and if it loses its stick you can just wash it and it gets sticky again. But I'll have a bit of an experiment and I'll get back to you on that. Well, it's not going to be the most exciting thumbnail ever, but I'm actually quite pleased with that little package of goodies. So thank you very much to One Day Saving again for sending me those. Don't forget there is a discount code you can use if you buy anything from their website. I believe you have to pay postage, but postage is free over a certain amount, and if you have a look, there's always discounts and stuff going on as well. So I'll link to them, and I'll put links to the products as well in the description box if you want to check them out for yourself. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.